and we will see. It says we are live. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone? It's Sunday
It is all
and
day.
all day, all day, Dolores says it's Sunday. And I did a lot yesterday, Dolores.
Have a commercial.
You do? Oh, me too.
Skip.
Skip.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did a lot. I didn't really get to talk to you that much yesterday, but
Mm-mm.
I did a lot. I went to an estate sale. Oh, I forgot to show you.
Oh, yeah, you have
I
to show
forgot to
me.
show
Yeah.
you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. If you are here, say good morning. My mom says that her and Nancy are watching. So good morning, Bella Rose. Good morning, Miss Nancy.
Hello, Bella Rose. Hello, Nancy.
What y'all doing? Having coffee and some breakfast? That's usually what they do together.
Have some coffee to Danish. That sounds yummy.
Oh, I'm sure she scrambled an egg or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
that sounds good.
So, Dolo and I are here. We're both drowsy this morning. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Miss
Hey,
Jane, how are
Jane.
you? So, I don't know if anybody else knows this, but um, StreamYard is doing this new thing where if I want to um,
Smash it.
show
Oh,
a comment, it blocks my whole screen. So that's not. Nancy's working.
oh.
I'm watching. Miss Nancy, have a cup of coffee. I know I'm having a cup of coffee. So it kind of blocks my whole screen. Like I can't just
Let
touch
me. Can
it.
I
And
try it? Can I try to see if that's happening here?
yeah, does it say share your referral link?
Oh my God, it does. It says show on stage. Oh, okay. Show on. Oh, no, I don't want to show her on the stage.
Show state. Yeah, you have to
Oh,
push the button. You have to show on stage. Like if you're doing
oh.
Karen, good
Hey,
morning,
Karen.
Karen.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why does it do the whole thing? That is
I
so
don't know.
dumb.
I'm
I'm sorry.
sure
Let me
it's.
take. Oh, thank you. Poor Karen's just up there, like, good morning. You're staying up there all day, Karen.
I'm sure it's a setting. It's user error. I just not have. I
No, it's
just
doing
have.
it to me, so I don't know. I never have a user error, so I know because I'm so tech savvy.
Yeah, not me. I'm not.
No, I'm
So
not.
y'all, this
Okay.
morning I've got about 24 bags. Good morning,
Hey,
Monica. How
Monica.
are you? Hi, Perla. Good morning.
Hey, Perla's
Um,
precious.
Thanks for coming. Y'all, guess what? We got some more jewelry.
We do.
I know. I got about 24 bags, but I will say this. In these lots, I was just telling Dolores, it looks like I made some sets.
Oh, cool.
Um,
We like a set.
so,
Mm-hmm.
like I put a few thingy things together.
Oh, yes,
Um,
yes.
but I will say I have some earrings, necklaces, bracelets. Um,
I'm into
I
it. I'm
don't
into it.
I don't think I found any pins in this one.
Ooh. We,
Um,
okay, stop. Ah, stop. Slam the brakes. Pump the
what?
brakes. When are we doing the vintage jewelry that you bought? Like a year ago.
Well, it's over there in a bag. Do you want me to mix it up?
No, I want to do it all at one time.
Oh my God, Dolores, it was 120 something pieces.
Okay,
You would
I want to do it all at one time in so much that I don't want to do 120 pieces at one time. I want to do every, like, let's have a vintage jewelry month or whatever, because it's going to take, or 3 months, because it's going to.
Yeah, because that means you would be on every weekend. And she's like,
Yeah,
I'm not about that life.
I'm sorry now.
She's like, I have three cats. I can't do that.
And a husband. They tend to want my attention for some strange reason. I don't know why.
Have you really showed Kiki much?
No, 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 no. Here's why, because I do it out here. Now, Kiki is a on a harness because well, not constantly, but when I bring her outside, Lola will listen to commands. Chica too damn old to be jumping nothing. She'd lie, absolutely not. Kiki, now remember, she's a rescue cat, so she came from a place that let her run around
Mhm.
like she was, born free, and she's not. So,
No
like she's
longer are
obviously
you free.
Like she on the Serengeti living her best life. This is the streets. You cannot be out here in the mean streets, Clay Cross. Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. So I put her on a harness because I can tell when I bring her outside, she looks at the fence like, I could jump that. I could jump that one too. Oh, so I can tell by the look on her face and her eye. I know what the look because Momo used to get that look. So I said, absolutely not, ma'am. You're going to be in a harness until such time I can trust you, which will be when I build a catio.
Yeah, bless her heart. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. You'll have to show Kiki on Instagram today so
I
that they
will.
can
I will.
see.
Hmm.
She is just as precious as she can be. She is that third sibling, right? Like right now. Um, I mean,
Hey,
she's
Val.
hey now. She is a mess. She has not decided that there are rules and boundaries yet.
She don't know that life. Mm-mm. But she does. Well, now, while I was away in Texas, Dave spent his time wisely by teaching her how to fetch.
Yes, she does fetch now.
She does fetch. She does do that. And my other cats look at her like, girl, don't do that. We don't do that. Like, he's going to expect us to do that.
Oh,
And
you
that's not.
know Lola does. You know Lolita. It
Lola.
looks at her like we simply can't be asked to do that.
Lola always looks at her like, can I speak to the manager, please? That's the look on her face all the time
Yeah.
with Kiki. And Kiki's just like, whoa, woo.
Kiki is such a squiggle. She is
She is.
such a squiggle. She's like, oh, yes. Eat out of the bread box? Sure, I'll open it by myself while it's closed and locked and have a loaf or two.
Have a slice, where's the peanut butter? She's like, and she is, and Kiki, I mean, Lola looks at her like, "Ugh, girl, we don't do that here. Like that, no, no, ma'am. That's how. And if there's food left, or which we don't leave food out because we never really
I know she
do.
breaks the lock, y'all. She breaks in. I've
She's she's
seen
a,
it.
she's a mess. We got to keep like child locks on stuff because she's like, boop. Girl, and we had put in a microwave because like she can't. Fortunately, she can't push open the microwave like push the
Yes.
door. Yeah, well, yeah, but she's coming into her own. She's still very. Got her in December, so but see, here's the thing: if I wanted to give just her a snack, like here, girl, just you don't tell nobody. Where Momo would be like, I won't tell nobody, just give me the snack. You know what I mean? But if I say Kiki, and if Kiki's just sitting there looking at me, and I say, "You want a snack?" She goes, "Meow, meow." And everybody comes. I'm like, "You need to learn how to be a little bit more, I'm like, zip it." You telling everybody, I'm trying to give you a single snack, not Chica and Lola. So she meows, and then she like announces it, so everybody come running to get a snack. I'm like, "See, this is why you don't get
She
snack."
is very, very vocal. So I
Mhm.
had my Samuel Maurice. He was a black tuxedo. That was his name, Samuel Maurice. Um, so my mom sent me a message. So Samuel was very, very vocal to the point where people thought I had a small child if I was on the phone because they'd hear "Mama, Mama," and they go, "Oh, is your child calling you?" No, that's my cat. It's my cat, and he would go to the door and be like, "Ow," and then look at me like, "Chop, chop, open the door."
Oh, girl, yesterday. So I was at home. It's a Saturday. If you're not Amazon, don't come to my door. I'm sorry, or whatever. You just don't come to my door. So someone knocks on the door, and I thought, well, I've got all my Amazon packages. Who's this? So hey, Jamie. She's a girl's girl, honey. She wants everybody to have the snacks. she, um, so this guy came to the door, and I'm like, who is this? And I open the door. I'm like, yes. And he's like, Mom, I have shorts on, a t-shirt, and flip-flops. I'm not ready for the public. Okay. So I'm like, yes, can I help you? He goes, hi, I'm counselor so and so. I just want to know, I'd like to talk to you about, yeah, I got voting for him. Okay, well, one, I said, what? I said, I can't vote here. And he was like, sure you can. I said, no, I can't. I mean,
Move
she starts
along.
arguing with me about whether I can vote. I said, sir, you're the counselor. You should know the dang law. I cannot vote here. I trust me. I filled out the forms. They sent it back to me and went, nah, So meanwhile, while I'm debating with this person, my Kiki goes out the front door. I said, sir, I'm going to have to not do this right now because this little thing here has got to come back. But to be fair, she just kind of looked at it like, wow. Wow. And then
I want to be where the people are.
I just picked it up and put it back in the house. I was like, thank you, sir. Don't come to my house. Sell it. No, don't do that. I
Your
mean,
wig
and
wasn't even straight.
girl, I mean, my hair was up in a bun, and I'm out there trying to get my cat in flip flops and shorts, and not ready for the public. And I'm chasing. Now I'm chasing this little thing in the front yard. I'm like, oh Lord. So, but and
Got my eyes watering laughing at you. I can just see her now. Girl, I'm not, my wig is not even straight.
my stuff is not tight or right. You need to leave.
Dolores and I were laughing because when I first met her, and she has all these sayings, right? And she would say that, and I was like, it's big. Like,
No, it's not a wig. No, this is my hair. But I say my wig hair, right? I gotta fix my wig. It is my hair. It is not a wig. It is my hair. But I always call it a wig because it's
she says that, you're like, look,
like that wig look real. No, it's
she
fair.
could pull on that hair for it to be so long. Yeah. So sorry I'm coughing, y'all. Yesterday I was all over the place. Shelly actually messaged me and was like, hey, don't forget to calculate your mileage. I'm trying to do better this year with my mileage,
Mm-hmm.
writing it down. And she was like, because you've been in the street today. So
The
I got up
streets.
yesterday and I went to an estate sale in East Bernard.
Girl,
So way out there.
my friend used to live in this, but I had a friend who used to live there.
Or as my papa would say, East Bernard. But East Bernard, I went out there, and then and so this house was so big. It was the third day, and it was 50% off. And hey,
Hey,
honey,
Bree.
how are you? Oh, Monica watched the video of us yesterday.
Girl, that
That
was
was a
so.
good.
It was so
That
fun.
was
I
good.
love going there.
Yeah. So yesterday at this estate sale, y'all, it was the third day, 50% off, and it was still packed and stacked. And I spent $110 yesterday
Oh,
at the
easily
estate
done.
sale on 50% off day.
Easily done.
But every time I went, there was like a new room, and then it was one room was like all toys, like vintage
Mm,
toys, right?
cool.
And there was a door that was kind of shut, so you never know if you can go in or you can't go in
Well, if
until
there's
it's
no sign
marked.
out
I
there.
go in, and so I went in, and it was like Christmas and Halloween. So it was mostly Christmas. I'll just say it was Christmas on these two walls. And then there was this baby crib full of old, like rubber face baby toys
Oh my God.
and some other stuff. And then there was this table behind the door that had Halloween. And
Halloween. Oh,
I was like, trying to do a little bit of filming and then trying to Marco Polo because I was asking questions. About some things. I asked LaDonna and Cheryl about some bubble lights. They had some bubble lights and only two of them didn't work. They were going to be about 750. The problem was that A, you can't replace those bubble lights, the two that don't work, and B, you cannot ship those or sell those because apparently they're toxic. They're the toxicity in them. So I was like, well, okay, like I
what's
could
the
have put
point
them
then?
in my
Oh, you can put
I,
you
I
put
could
in your
have put them
booth.
in my
Yeah.
booth, but I just didn't. But I was just like, move on
Yeah,
from that.
I think I'd left that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So I did do a little bit of filming. The lady that runs that is so good to me because she knows. She actually handed me a basket this time. She was like, I'm just going to save you a trip. You can just put all your stuff in a basket. Girl, I went to the whole table 3 times.
girl,
Times.
easily done. When I was there and I got where I got your candles and your Christmas tree
Yeah.
from. We went to that estate sale and girl, I was the first day we went and it wasn't even nothing percent off and I was buying. It was such good prices. Then we went back on the Sunday, and I said to Jamie, Jamie, let's go back because it's going to be 50% off. And then we walked through the door. And as we walked through the door, the man goes, all right, because we went there about 1 o'clock on a Sunday, 1 o'clock p.m. on a Sunday. The man goes, all right, everything's 75% off. Me and Jamie were like, oh, what? We went go rabbit.
I'd have been like, back the truck up. Boom, boom, boom.
Girl, you don't want to send boxes to myself.
You still have a box at Jamie's that I need to send you,
Yeah,
right?
I
Okay.
still, but speaking of Halloween, in the UK we don't have a lot of Halloween, and it's definitely not out during the year. Cause, but I messaged Beth. Oh, where'd I go? Thursday or Friday? And it's been Thursday. I went. Remember, I messaged you. I said I'm going to the.
I'm going to nip into the charity shop.
I'm gonna nip into the chair shop real quick, right by my work, okay? And I'm probably gonna find nothing.
Couldn't believe that you found that.
Meow. I said,
Yeah.
and then I say to her, I don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it. And she messaged me back out, you ain't selling that.
It's like, why are we even having this conversation? Isn't that Bethany Lowe?
I think so. Yeah. I don't see
I
something
think
marked. There was a tag still on it from where it originally came from, but I got to take the
it's
tag off.
very Bethany Lowe look-alike
It's
if it's not.
very Bethany Low vibes. But I mean, it's a cat on a pumpkin with a hat and a cat and a was
She
I
goes,
going to
I
leave?
don't know if I'm going to sell it or keep it. And I was like, you just wasted like 12 words. You're not going to sell that.
I don't think I am.
I was like, who are we even kidding right now? I mean, you're not going to sell it. That's ridiculous.
I know.
So,
I'm so full of whatever. I'm so full of it. Hey,
girl,
Christy.
how are you? Well, y'all, we do have some jewelry for you today. Dolo and I haven't caught up the weekend. You can tell because we're just chitting and chatting about all the things. So just, it's kind of like a podcast at this point because we're just chatting away. But we do have some jewelry. Again, this is from my friend Hedy. So big shout out to Hedy for bringing you all of this entertainment, and Dolores for sharing all of her knowledge, as well as all of our people in the chat. So this is a live chat. We want you to chat with us. Of course, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Dolores is on YouTube. She doesn't have current content right now, but she has Instagram as well. And Dolores, where are you? Etsy and eBay?
Etsy and eBay. I'm also on Instagram. That's all right now. And
And
Harrison's Antiques.
shout out to Harrison's Antiques.
If
Y'all, I
you're
love their Instagrams. I follow them now.
there's
And
you have to just
they're
for the
good.
content. The guy
Yeah.
they are so funny when they do bring back Archie. Girl, he's coming in the summer. And we'll probably go sunflower picking again. It'd be the only reason why I put a video out because he's so much fun. Yeah, no, it's just Harrison's Antiques on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, follow them because it's a family and it's a mom and a dad and three sons. The three sons are like older. I mean, they're like teenagers to like mid-20s. And the content they put out is so good. It's
Yeah.
so funny. He's so good with social media. I mean, he's really, really clever. All of them
I,
are.
I mean, I can't wait to go. Make sure that you give them the video to
Mm.
that we went that
Oh yes,
we
and
took
yes, I
so
will.
that we
I'll
can
give
give
that.
it because we gave them a shout out in the video, y'all.
Yes,
But yeah, because Dolores says I'm bringing all the U.S. goods back. Hey
yeah.
Kim, how are you? Good morning.
Hey, Desert Cat
So we
Cheerios.
have some jewelry, and we'd love for you to help us. What we're going to do today, if you're new, and thank you to all of the people who email me and ask me, like, how do I get involved? How do I chat? And all of the things. When Archie said, bye, y'all, I fell out.
Because he's like, bye y'all. He's so good.
So I do often have a few people that reach out. A couple of them joined us in the live sale Thursday, so that was super fun. But if you are wanting to chat, you do need to be subscribed. We have a safety feature on for 5 minutes. So you just log into your YouTube name or whatever, however you do it. You subscribe for 5 minutes, and then you can chat with us. But the point of this is to identify and price some jewelry that will be in live sales here on YouTube, on my channel. Or if you're interested in it now, I do use it for my shops, and I have a show coming up. I may be doing the show in June, just depends on when I'm going home this year, to South Carolina. And yes, this is the other question I get all the time. Wait, you're are you in South Carolina or Texas? I'm in Texas. I am from South Carolina, so hence the Carolina Princess. So yes, I get that question a lot on comments and on email. But I am a native South Carolinian, and I was born and reared there, and now I live in Texas, right outside of Houston, which is how I met Dolo in the chats. What, 5 years ago, Dolores?
Yeah.
Almost 5 years ago. Yeah. I met her in the chats, and we figured out that she is from an area very, very, very close to where I currently live, and her best friend Jamie is literally 15 minutes down the road from me. So we've met so many cool people like Christy, Tippy Winks Vintage. She is about, well, Christy's probably about 30, 40 minutes from me, but she's in the Houston area as well. So um, today I'm going to tell you that I put some sets together. Like I found some earrings that may match a bracelet or a necklace. And I put some sets together. So I put them in bags as sets. And Dolores is going to kind of tell you the other side after we identify it, price it, and all those. Dolores is going to tell you some of the things that we do with it next.
Okay, so if you today purchase any jewelry from our haul and our pricing live today, that money that you spend on the jewelry today goes to a charity called Lunches of Love. It is a program in Fort Bend County that helps feed children outside the school year. So children who normally would get like free lunches in the school year, or when school's in, outside of that, what are they getting? So this charity provides lunches for kids during Easter break, during spring break, during Christmas, during summer, during Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this organization provides lunches for all these kids who need it outside the school year, outside school days. So I'm gonna put that link in the chat. It's called Lunches of Love. So any money we make today off any of this jewelry, all those proceeds go to Lunches of Love, and I'll put that in the chat.
So you can go to that website and that Dolores just put on the screen or put in the chat, and you can directly donate to them, right? Or if you want a piece of jewelry and you want to donate to them, that's cool too. You get a piece of jewelry and a donation. Um, right now, like this was, I think yesterday. Yes, yesterday, or was it? Is it today? Oh no, it must be today. Let me see. Today they have a free, yeah, today's the 13th. They have a free Easter party that they are doing for the kiddos. And so
Aw.
they have made, I think she says 400 little
Wow.
baskets for their kiddos. 400 Easter baskets are packed and ready for a free Easter party
Oh.
tomorrow. So that would be today from 2 to 4. They're going to have games and snacks, face painting, pictures with the Easter Bunny, all of the things. They recently also just did there's a little shot of the wall on the outside of their building. Um, but they do a lot for the community. Hey, Susan, how are you? Thanks for being here. So, lunches of love, like Dolores says, lunches are about $1. We're going to estimate $1 because sometimes they used to be 75 cents. The price of groceries, they're probably $1.50 by now, but about $1. They get a sack lunch. So, I want you to think that summer is coming up. Monday through Friday, every single day, volunteers pack sack lunches that include a sandwich or a hot dog. Sometimes Fridays used to be hot dog Fridays, but a main meal like a sandwich, a grain like either some crackers, usually it's goldfish or Triscuits or something like that, a juice, and a fruit. And then they put them in bags. We put them in buckets and people drive them out to certain locations, and kids come up with their bag Monday through Friday for an entire summer. So if you
Mm-hmm.
think that these kids are off 2 months and a little piece, like two
Mm-hmm.
weeks,
Yeah.
that's a lot of lunches. And they at one point were up to 4,000 lunches a day. I think
Gosh.
they're
Yeah.
down a little bit now, just because either people have moved outside of their area. Hey, Cheryl, or something like that. So if you think that so at the height of it, when I was volunteering a lot, they were doing a minimum of $4,000 a day to keep this organization running. Now, right now, we have donated twice. We being this vintage community, 360 and then $430. Right now, sitting in here, one show we made $99 for them. That was 99 lunches. We have about 360, and then Jamie donated. So 360. So we've got about $380. Um, $380 pending. And she's been really busy. I need to catch her. She said after the Easter, but before the
Sure.
spring, the summer hits. They just did their big fundraiser. The hugest fundraiser is their walk. They do a walk of love,
Mhm.
and it's at a park. We used to sponsor that under my daddy's name, Allen's Angels. And it's T-shirts, it's a walk, it's a 5K, it's all the things. They had a silent auction, all the stuff. Oh man, I forgot this year I was going to donate a whole thing of jewelry, like a huge jewelry jar. I was going to do that. I forgot. Make a note. Somebody write that down. Jewelry jar. Because they can do it for a raffle. They could do it at a raffle at one of their events. I
Yeah.
knew it would do something. So I got to get her some money. But let me show you what we got today. If things are not claimed today, that's fine. No worries. They're either going to show up in a live sale at one of my booths or at one of the shows. Um, so let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to start with a necklace. Now, your part, if you're in the chat, your part is to throw out what a retail value, what you think that we should price this at. Um, and if Dolores gives a number, then you say, yes, I believe that's a good number, or hey, I would try this. So let's see. All right. The first one I have is a 38-inch gold tone necklace. So, Dolores, do you call this one like an illusion or no?
Yeah, that would be like an illusion necklace. Yeah, the way they have them like spaced out like that. It's like an
Okay, so
illusion chain
it
necklace.
has
Yeah.
glass beads and it has the little disco balls that I call, which are the rhinestones right here. I call those disco balls. That is not the name, but it has glass beads and acrylic beads. Oh, maybe it doesn't have. No, that's a glass bead. That's a glass bead. Hey, Becky. And then there's acrylic beads, and then there's the disco balls. But it is an illusion necklace. The illusion is you don't see it very well. But um, it is a really long necklace. It's got a great little chain with it, with those little gold balls on the chain.
hmm
You see those?
Yeah.
So I've got glass bead, rhinestone accents, 38 inches gold tone. So Dolores, what are you thinking we should price that one at?
I say between 10 and 12.
All right, we'll go 10. I'm usually going to go on the low end. The reason being we have more than 3,000 pieces of jewelry. So and we need to price it to move and, you know, um also get jewelry in the hands of people. Okay, so $10 on that one. Let's do this next one. This is a big honker,
Let me see.
big
Sorry.
Mama John. All right, so I got a gold tone thick snap bangle bracelet. Look how beautiful that is. You can see all my
Ooh.
junk behind there. But it is a hinged snap bracelet. It's really pretty.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a thicker one. It's a big girl.
She's thick.
So you see how thick that one is? I mean, it's gold tone, but it is in excellent condition. I did not see any mark or maker on this, Dolores. I kind of did look through all of these things before. So, what do you guys think we should price this one at?
I think 10.
You think 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
If everybody agrees, we will go $10 on that bracelet. It's really
Uh,
pretty.
I had to go get my heater because it got cold.
Dolores, it is, well, I don't even know what the temperature is here. She's always like, it's cold. It's, or when she's here, it's 75 degrees.
I'm like, it's hot.
Um, and she's like, I'm burning up. I'm like, it's 75. It's a beautiful day. Um, let's see. It's 80 degrees currently right now.
Not here. So there's that.
Okay, this
It's about to
one,
be.
oh, this one is cool. This is 34 inches, silver tone, double strand. It has blue acrylic beads, the cubes, and the little diamond shapes
Ooh,
or
icy.
rhombus or whatever.
Mm,
But it has the double layer right here.
that's cool.
She lost her
The
Texas
Texas
heat.
heat.
75 in Arizona. Oh, I bet y'all are
Ooh,
loving that.
heading to
PA.
92. Jeez, you
Oh,
kill that.
yeah.
I still would
So
be cold.
it is a, so here are the pieces where it's got the little jump rings that
Uh-huh.
make it, that's where it starts. So
Yeah.
that's where the double starts. But it
Mhm.
is 34 inches to the shortest.
It's really cool. I like it. It's a cool piece.
And but these are acrylic. These are
Yeah.
not glass, which
No, it's
I
still
think
cool.
if they were glass, they would be very heavy.
Heavy. Yeah, because they're
But I
quite
love that.
large piece. I'd say 12
So
for that.
that's really pretty. $12 on this one, 34-inch silver tone with blue acrylic double strand is going to be 12. And if you're watching the replay, email me right here, scprincess1 at comcast.net. And a picture is always best. Like take a screenshot of it. Because I won't remember if you just say, I mean, with 4,000, over 3,000, I'm almost at 4,000 pieces, I think. Then there's that. Okay, these I'm calling a set of two. Yeah, I'm calling these a set of two 80s colored earrings, kind of like a party earring.
That's
The
cool.
first set is going to be these gold tone. So half of it is dipped in this hot pink and it has rhinestones.
Fun.
So you see the rhinestones and then it's dipped. It's a gold hoop. They are pierced earrings. Is that a dead stone or is it missing a stone? Nope, all the stones are there. Must be a dead spot. You see that black spot?
Oh,
Or
at
is
the
it just,
bottom? I think it's just you because it looks. Look, we
yeah,
say
it's a dead.
hoops and we conjure up Renee.
So I thought these were cute. I'm calling this, you're going to get both sets of these today. Hey, Apple. So you get the rhinestones with the pink accent, right? Like this. Oh, so
That's cute.
cute. But
Uh-huh.
with those, you're going to also get what I call some party earrings.
Come on,
And these
party.
are some like clear with almost like a blue confetti and sparkles inside
Those
with
are fun.
those are like some dangles with these different colors. There's this like a hot pink, a blue, and a vibrant green. So you see like the encased confetti in those.
Mm-hmm. Those are cool.
So they're like to me they were 80s style.
Very that. I like
So
the.
I put both of
Mm.
these earrings together. So it's just two pair of earrings for this one. Hey, Kathy
Hey,
Wiseman.
Kathy. I
So
say for the pair, for both pairs,
yeah,
I'm gonna say 10 to 12.
okay. I'm gonna go 10. $10 for both pair.
They're so cool. The little
$10 for
confetti
both pair.
ones are good.
Yeah, I thought that was cute
I do
with the
like a
little
hoop.
zip.
Just get caught
I
in my
mean, a
hair.
hoop, everybody loves a hoop, but this little hot pink right there, that's
Hmm.
good. All right, $10 for those two pair of earrings. My next one is some of them I've already looked up. Um, so this is one of them. Do you remember we talked about this plunder brand? I started seeing it last time we were together. It's a plunder
Mm.
brand. Um, and it does have the tag or the what do you call that?
A tag,
What,
jewelry tag.
like a jewelry tag. So
Uh
it
huh.
does say plunder. So this came from a boutique.
Oh,
I Plunder is a jewelry brand, and this has
yes.
also got those little gold balls within the chain, but
Uh
it's a
huh.
Jacob's ladder.
Oh, that's cool.
Really pretty little Jacob's ladder. I love the shimmer in this. Now, she tagged this at 20. It is a retired piece of plunder, and they each have names. This is called Long Kylie.
Long
And so I
Island.
did find it, but I am going to put this at 16.
Okay.
I'm going to put
Here's
this one at 16. It is 26 inches. It is gold tone with the 5-inch um, little ladder here. It's called a
mm-hmm.
Jacob's ladder. I love the shimmer in that. I like the movement in it. Um,
Hear that.
yeah, so cute. So this one is
Um,
going to be 16 for that
here's a
one.
little information about plunder jewelry. So plunder jewelry um has now ended. So they're
Yeah,
no longer making plunder jewelry. It's now merged into another jewelry company with J Bloom. So anything with a plunder tag is going to be like you're not going to find that
retired.
anymore. Retired, yeah. You don't say J Bloom now, but so that's pretty cool. I mean, not cool.
Yeah.
It's sad that they they went out of business, but they merged with someone else. So if you're getting plunder jewelry, it's pretty cool because they're not making it anymore. So you're gonna
And
have
I
it's so
actually got several pieces.
oh
I
cool. Oh,
actually got several pieces.
yeah.
Okay, y'all, the next one, I don't think this one is plunder, but it is a cuff bracelet. And I love this. I put this set together and I'm loving it. I'm digging it. Okay, so the first thing you have is this really cool. So it's got like a peridot colored little
Mm.
rhinestone in there with these faceted open back cabochon acrylic pieces. I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
I was amazed. It sounded really good. You're gonna be on QVC selling jewelry now.
QVC selling jewelry. And it's just, it's got some open pieces. It is a hinged, it's got a little bit of hinge to it. Well, it
Hmm.
looks like plated. What do you call those? Scales or plates, Dolores? But it has a
Hammered.
little
It
no,
looks
the
ham.
where they
Oh,
okay, so like these, I think they're called plates or
yeah. Okay. Uh huh. Like a hinge.
okay, so
Yeah.
it is a cuff bracelet. So
Ooh.
look at that. The accents right here give this even a little bit more shimmer.
Oh yeah.
But wait, I paired something with it. Girl, brace yourself.
Embraced. Oh. 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 That's
These,
so cool.
this is little, it's the felted faux leather material. So I think these are handcrafted, right?
Yeah.
From like
Yeah.
somebody who makes jewelry. They've got the little fish hook right here. But y'all, look at that.
Those look good. That has been good for the rodeo.
That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
The bracelet is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to get the earrings with the bracelet. Look at that.
Those are fun. Very, very Southwest.
So, you know what? What's really sad is these are my Tennessee colors.
Uh-huh.
Tennessee balls. They are the
Oh,
orange and white.
Tennessee
Makes
balls.
me think of a friend of mine that lives in Tennessee. But how cute are those with those little rhinestones? Y'all, these are darling. So Dolores. Again, we're pricing to let it go, but I just thought those were so adorbs.
I say for the set 14.
14 for the
Mhm.
set.
I just
14
think that
for the
they're
set.
great. Yeah, it's a great color combination. A little blue peridot.
You had the rodeo there this weekend.
Oh yeah, that rodeo's going all around the states now.
Mhm. All right, so that set is 14 for the bracelet and the earrings. All right, let me do okay, this one I already know what this one is because this is a Stella and Dot. Dolores is like, so
I mean, I've never heard of them, but that doesn't
Stella
mean
and
it's
Dot is a jewelry
okay.
designer.
Let me see.
So it does have the Stella and Dot jewelry tag right there. And it is a 16-inch. I may have had one of these before, but this is a 16-inch Stella and Dot gold tone statement.
Ooh,
It's like a
wow.
bib with the 12-inch or two. I think it's 2-inch, 2-inch fringe necklace. I want to say 12 was the. Yeah, it's a 2-inch with 2-inch fringe. I think somebody else made this same design, but it was on a black, uh, maybe a black cord. This is on one of those. I think that's a snake. Is that a snake chain?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. So yes, the Stella and Dot one. And I am pricing this one. I have it. I have written down 20. Dolores, do you see something different for the Stella and Dot?
Mm-mm. Do you know Stella Dunn is British?
Is it?
Well,
I did not know that.
I'm looking at the website and it's all in pounds. So
So
um
this is the Stella and Dot, and it does have an extension on it, but that is so, so pretty.
well yeah,
Look how
because
that.
delivery says it's gonna be next week, so that must be in the UK. Otherwise it would be like it's gonna be 5 weeks from now. Yeah.
So I have this one at 22. Did I
Yeah.
say 22? Okay,
Hmm. Oh
that's
wait,
about
no,
right.
maybe it's not. Well, this what I'm
It's
seeing is
not, I
in
don't think
pounds.
Stella and Dot is British. It might be
No, I
what
don't
you
think so. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, I just looked. I think it's
think.
just showing me that in pounds. Yeah,
Okay, so here is another blunder piece.
because I
It
like
is a
that.
necklace. I love this one. This one actually says Blunder Design.
What's
And
it say?
so
Blunder.
Blunder, it's a Blunder Design.
Uh huh.
This is again, they're all going to come back as retired because they don't have the Blunder
Yep.
anymore. But it is 32 inches of this darker colored metal, and
Hmm.
it has a pendant that says "Take the road less traveled," and then this old
Oh,
like car pendant. Let me see if I can get it close enough so y'all
didn't
can
you
see.
have something else like that?
No, this is the one I just showed you
Oh,
because I was like, oh, I love this.
oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
got
cool.
an old, like a old car there, chippy paint, and then the pendant that says "the road less traveled." And this one, I am only going to ask 16. They're a little bit higher, but I'm just going to do 16 because sometimes I
That's
just
cute.
think I would never pay that much for a necklace.
Oh,
But I've worn the same necklace for I don't know
mm,
20 years. Bree,
let's
you
see.
want this one?
She wants the road less traveled. I love that. That's a cool
Well,
piece.
that would be perfect for Bree because she is always in the road.
Yes, she's traveling all the time, Miss Bree.
So see your little car, it's got
Uh,
some chippy blue paint on it
oh, that
and
is
then
cool.
the road less traveled. So Bree is going to pick this up for
Oh,
16.
that's cool. Thank
And
you
I
so
already
much,
have
Bree.
that's 16 lunches, Bree.
Lunches.
Thank you. Um, and Bree, I already have you a box coming anyway. So
We'll just put that
that's
in
going
there.
to be good. All right. Thanks, Bree. All right. Let me show you what else I have. I need some help with this one. This is 8 inches, a bracelet, but it's 3 strands.
Oh,
I believe so. Here's the bracelet.
fun.
I think these are all glass, Dolores.
I mean, they make glass chips, but let me see.
Yeah. So I don't think that, I think these are glass beads.
Huh? They look like shell to me, but then I'm looking through a camera, so I don't.
Okay,
I'm not
so
in there.
they do look like shell, but they're way thick and way colder than shell.
Okay.
I mean,
They could, yeah.
unless they're
They make glass chips as well, so it could
okay.
possibly be glass.
I do think that they're glass. I think that these are glass. I thought they were stone, maybe.
Yeah.
Um, but this is a pretty little bracelet. It's three
Very
layers.
perfect for the beach
Yeah, three
or for
layers
cruise.
on that, and it is 8 inches. I mean, the beads
Well,
is
it's good that the beads take up some of the room, so 8 inches sounds really large. But once you're having because the beads are quite thick, that 8 inches will fit. It won't be like big on you if you have like a seven and a
so
half or
Dolores.
something.
When I did 8 inches, it was to the
Right.
extension. So it's
Oh,
almost
okay. So
seven
it's okay.
7 inches to the original class.
And that's probably what they put. Why they put the extension chain on it? Because with the beads taking up some room on your wrist, the extension chain makes it more uh, wearable, so to
Yeah.
speak.
So if I clasp it, I'm about a 7.
Right.
Um,
Same.
so if I put it on the actual first jump ring piece,
Hmm. It fits
not using
comfortably.
any of the extension, it's a fit.
Right. I like it. I say 8 to 10.
All right, we're gonna do 8 on it.
Very
eight
good for like
dollars.
a cruise or something, or if like you're going away on a holiday. Be really nice.
Okay. I'm gonna sell these as I think I'm gonna sell these as a set. Tell me what y'all would do with these.
Okay.
Um, this is a style here with our multicultural areas. I want to say these are for either very thin or these are for children's. We do have ceremonial.
Children,
Um,
I think.
yeah. But I don't
They're
know if
pretty.
I should just do them, so many, like $1 a piece or something, or should I
I
sell the whole
I'd
set? Because
sell them as a set.
yeah, typically they wear them as a set.
Hmm.
Not maybe not this many, but
Well, no, but if you let's say you have two daughters, you could be like, you three get three, and you get three. Like
so they're all the same. There are one, two, three, four, five, wait, three,
six.
six. There's 6 of them.
Yeah, and
But
hers are
I'm
higher.
gonna tell you, I have a small.
Yeah,
It
they're for
doesn't
children,
fit. So these
or for
these are
like
children's bracelets.
I say for children, probably between like 6 and 10.
Okay, let's do 6 because
No, no,
it's
I meant the age group between 6 and 10.
oh, I'm over here like,
No, I'd say 8 for those.
okay,
Really fun,
you're gonna do we're gonna do 8.
really cool.
8 for the whole set.
Yeah. And to be fair, you could like use them as big medallions if you wanted to. Make jewelry out of them. I
So
think it'd
one
be
of the
cool.
things that I use these for, y'all, I
Napkin
did
rings.
see it on Instagram. When your t-shirt is too so like I have to have more room in my
On
t-shirt
top.
up the
Mm-hmm.
top. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it just flares out or it's too big and you want it a little bit cinched. I saw that you basically take them. I don't know if I can do it like this, but you take the material and you put it on top and put another bracelet underneath it, and it kind of cinches it, almost make it look like
Yeah.
a buckle. So you fold it on the outside, put a little rubber band or whatever, and then on this, and this can be on the outside or the inside. I actually just did it with this one. I had this one on my shirt, but I learned about that from Instagram. That was not my own thing. But sometimes if you just want something to kind of come in a little bit, your t-shirt is too large at the base. Um, and I did it for somebody at school. They were like, "You had this on the other day, and you showed me it was a bracelet. How do you do it?"
Uh,
So, hey, Miss
hey,
Patricia, how are
Patricia.
you? All right, sitting and lurking. Well, thank you so much. All right, let's talk about another set that I have. This is an earrings bracelet. Think chunky. I love it. This is, I love these earrings. They did not have a maker marker on them, but they're so good. So I have a 1 3/4 inch hammered tone gold tone or hammered gold tone earring. They are a post. So
Cool.
I would probably wear them this way,
Yeah.
like this. But look at the hammered tone in those. So good. And there's no make or mark. So with these, I put this gold tone
Oh yeah.
rhinestone. It has the magnetic bail or clasp um, bangle.
Nice.
So what a cool
Oh
little
yeah.
that's
They go
that's
together.
a bling. It is a hinged with magnetic closure. It has rhinestones with the gold tone all around it, and then the gold tone hammered earrings. So I put all of that together because
Why
why
not?
not? Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. So you're going to get all three pieces for that.
I say 12 for that set.
That is very sparkly. Like it's shiny.
Sparkle. I love sparkle.
It's shiny with some sparkle. All right, so we got $12 on that set. Okay, let me see. This I think is another blunder piece. No, it's not a blunder piece. I lied. I thought it was blunder. It's not blunder. This one is. It is. So here's the base. It's string strung. This is the back. You have glass pearls, faux
Nice.
pearls, glass pearl beads with some
Mhm.
glass faceted beads. It's a 32-inch necklace. And then right
Oh.
here, it has a hammered little cross that has the word faith impressed in it.
Hmm.
And then it goes down into a gold tassel. So 32 inches with a 5-inch pendant and 5-inch pendant that is a cross and a tassel with those faux pearl glass beads and the clear AB beads in there. So this one is really, really pretty. Would have been perfect for Easter.
Hmm.
Still is perfect for Easter, but
Yeah.
also to wear anytime. But it does say faith right in here.
I
So
say uh
pretty.
12 to 14 for that.
All right. We will go 12 for this necklace. 12 for that. Now that's a long necklace. That's 32 inches. $12 for that necklace with the faith on it. I think that's pretty. That's pretty.
That's
All
party.
right. Here's another little necklace. This is a simpler necklace. This is you could probably layer some stuff with it. 33 inches gold tone, and then it has the black beads, the
Oh,
gold, the square. What are those beads, Dolores, when they're square?
they're just, I mean, beads.
Like
They're
a, yeah, they're like, but they look like they're mashed, like
yeah, they're just pressed.
pressed, a pressed square. Oh, no, wait. Here's the clasp. I did that backwards. And then it has the little black tassels with it. Now they were in a box, so
Yeah, brush
make
some
sure.
tassels out.
Tassels out,
fix,
girl. Tassels out.
fix your fix your wig.
So I
um,
thought those were pretty. I mean, that's a simple one.
yeah, I'd say 5 to 6 for that.
Yeah, I'll do 5 on that one. I can put that in my $5 jewelry. I have 1, 3, and $5 jewelry bags, y'all, that I put on the table,
Hmm.
and that way they can just pick up a bargain. All right, here's another simple necklace. This one is 36-inch, just a regular type of hold on, I got it twisted. Type of chain. So just that kind, but it's 36 inches. It has a mark of T and R. Now, don't look up T and R because if you do, you're going to see this jewelry that's like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I don't think it's the same T and R because this is just the little piece down here. All
Hmm.
right, so I thought about with this necklace, even though it's hammered, I thought about adding this earring to that. So y'all tell me what you think. This one, I had these in another bag. So see these? It's
Oh
almost
yeah.
like, but I can't, I think that's silver tone, Dolores. These are silver with rose
Uh-huh.
gold, and this is gold.
Huh. Maybe I wouldn't then.
So
I wouldn't.
yeah, I just can't
Well, I
tell
don't
if
know. The middle is silver, right? Of that.
this, no, it's
Yeah.
actually gold.
Oh, okay. So then no. It's a no for me. Um,
Okay. So let's talk about the
the
necklace.
the necklace I would do for six. There's that number
Okay.
six. Yeah.
Where's Geneva?
I know. Just conjure her up. She'd be like, "Hello."
And then the earrings, these probably be about what, 4 or 5?
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, those are cool, but yeah, I don't think they match the
But
necklace so
yeah,
much.
I could do those for like 5. All right. So I wanted to see if they would go together. Apple's like, yeah, don't conjure her up. If they would match, but in the light they don't. It's sitting on my couch. It
Yeah.
was a
It was
lady.
sitting on your couch watching
Four
Hoarders. Yeah.
4.99. Yes, I was sitting on my. Actually, I was watching Jay and Pamela. They're
Oh,
a little couple that is overcoming the adversity of being disabled, and
oh, okay.
they have like a brittle bone, and they're both in motorized
Oh,
scooters. But
wow. That's
they're going
sad.
to get married. They're all
Oh,
the things. She's learning to drive. It's really cute. So no hoarders today. Maybe later. Love me some hoarders, y'all. Love me
oh
some hoarders.
God. The
And
British ones
now
were the worst. Oh my God. They were so bad. We were, oh my God. I've never watched it. And then we were at your house and you said, look, they're British. Look. And I was like, yeah, and they should just burn that house down. Oh my God. Just stop. That's horrible. I can't.
they
Yeah,
typically have a lot of stuff.
they're,
And their
and then
houses aren't nearly as big over here.
right. This is the
Um,
thing. You're talking small houses with probably more stuff in it than an actual American house would have in it. It's nutso. And it's just like, and they're like this getting around the house. Well, I have to go like that. That one lady with all the clothes, that wasn't bad. It was just clothes. I mean, like, because her clothes were good. She had good
they were
clothes.
actually vintage clothing and
She had
shoes and
vintage
jewelry.
clothing. But that old man, oh no, just like man. I was like, oh, he needs to.
Newspapers on the stuck to the floor and the wall. and
These people were
they,
using a shovel to get the stuff out of the living room. Like that was probably part of the carpet. It was disgusting. I can't. I just can't. Because I know how tiny the houses are here. I live in a tiny. I'm like, no,
and
no.
over here, I don't know where they get these big old houses. Like in the US on hoarders, all of their houses are massive.
They're
When
probably
they clean them
inherited.
out, it's like 4 of my houses. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you even have I couldn't even
Sorry.
acquire that much stuff. Gross.
I
Just
mean, well, I think a lot of times people inherit it and they just like it's so they're dealing with loss and then now they're dealing with the overwhelming amount of stuff that's in the house. I can understand that, but in the UK, there's no excuse. I'm sorry, there's none, none.
they don't have loss and inheritance
They
over
do
there.
have loss, but come on now, no, absolutely not.
Well, it is my ultimate favorite show. It has been
Yeah,
one of my favorite
and
shows
I get it. Yeah,
forever. And it actually calms me down. Like if I'm having a rough go of it, I can throw on if I'm in a bad mood, I can throw on some hoarders and I'm like, okay. I mean, my training, my background is let's see what the core of the onion. Let's peel the layers back and let's see
right.
what the core of the onion is so that we can find out why we
The
do this.
onion is on the floor. So, I mean, no, okay. I mean, it's disgusting. So,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
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 Mhm. Yeah, the ones that have bugs and stuff like that,
Hmm.
but I'm all about like, let's get this cleaned up. We need to get this cleaned up. And my friends are all like, there's no cleaning that. Just strike a match and start over. I'm like, no,
Claim insurance. Let's go. I'm just
We
saying.
mustn't do that. We got to fix the problem because you put them in another house, they're going to do the exact same thing. So
Yeah.
we got to help fix the problem.
It's just
And then my other favorite show, everybody is going to laugh. They're going to be like, "What kind of psychosis does she have?"
let's
Um, my
diagnose you.
other
Yeah, come on.
my other favorite show that I'm kind of hooked on right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just brace yourself. Love After Lockup.
Oh, no. I've not seen it. I don't know if we get it over here, but I've heard of it. I know the premise.
Show love. I'm thinking like this. I'm going. Okay. What the Red Flags was not a carnival. Okay,
The red flag was
no circus.
the red flag was the fact that the word lockup is in the title. There you go. There's your red
No,
flag.
this show is people that fall in love with inmates, people who are currently incarcerated,
Do you know
and
why they do? Because they know that man ain't going or their woman ain't going nowhere because they're locked up.
then they support them, which everybody needs support. They support them and all the things, and then they plan this grand life when they get out. Now, some of them, they it works. Like it's their partner, they and some of them struggle with the way their life was prior to them being incarcerated, and they go back to it. But it's really interesting to see. I mean, again, what is the logic thinking or lack of frontal lobe that got us to where we are? But
I mean, I can't say anything because I like the Real Housewives of any city. Nothing is more calmer than to watch rich people shout at each other over a napkin, over over like, you didn't compliment my dress, you bitch. That is my live for that. Hey, Heidi.
hey, Heidi, how are
Yeah,
you? Yeah,
I
there
live
is
for that.
a YouTuber that there's several. So there's a young girl that I am watching. She doesn't do she is
Like that's my
cleaning
cousin.
she's cleaning her, I guess it's her fiance's grandmother's house, and she used to only do shorts. Now she's doing shorter videos, and they only put out about one a week. um I could say, except then there's Malcolm in the Middle. True. Didn't work out for my cousin. Who? Oh, Bree. um so anyway, I'm just going to say that she is going through finding all of the things. They're trying to clean out one area of this back part of the house so that she can after rehab, grandma can come there, and they're making great headway. But you can tell she's so new to things that are vintage and clean out and stuff. But they're doing a great job, so
But
I
here's
enjoy
the thing.
watching
Once once grandma gets out, it's gonna be in the same position. So just leave grandma in the home.
it. She can't just be locked away. All
Oh,
right.
yes, Fly Girl. I'm all about the Housewives. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever watched in my entire life, and I live for it. I'm like, please scream at each other. And that's
And
calming
see,
to
I
me.
can't watch that.
I'm just like this. I like drama, just other people's drama, not my own. Thank you. Thank you.
Channel is called I think there
Tori.
is. I think it's a
Oh,
young girl. Yeah.
I'm gonna go look that up because I mean, it sounds really interesting. Her cleaning out her future grandma-in-law's house and then like leave her in the
She's
home because
so sweet. Oh
I
my gosh.
know. See, I
I
like stuff
think
like that too.
so. The video that I haven't watched yet, I think her fiance is in this particular video. I just haven't had a chance to watch that yet. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll have to watch
But
that. That
it's
sounds good.
weird stuff we like to watch. I mean, I have a fascination with serial killers,
Same.
um,
Oh, oh,
hoarders,
oh, no.
serial anybody with that,
Yeah.
I mean, they're drawn to me. Like those kind of people are just drawn
I'm
to
like, what? Last I checked, they hadn't killed nobody. I'm just saying.
life. Like in the outside world, my mom used to say, "Yep, if they got something going on, they're your person."
Yeah, yeah. I listen to a lot of podcasts because trying to watch something and do something. I'm never going to do something. It's going to just be me watch. So listen to a lot of podcasts and they're all murder podcasts. Every last one of them. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving
Now
on to jewelry.
I'm not sitting. I'm usually digging through jewelry. That's why I told Dolores
Listening.
I want a TV in this
Oh,
room because I just want to listen. And then if I hear something, it's like me watching live sales or watching YouTube videos or something live. If I hear something interesting, I'll just turn away, and engage that point. But otherwise, I am listening and digging through jewelry or doing pricing or doing something on one of my areas. So. I get it. Watch Jail Cops on Parole. My mom loves Live PD. When Live PD
my
was on, you
brother
couldn't
likes
even
that. Yeah.
call Bella Rose. Don't call Bella Rose. She's not going to answer because Live PD is on. And they were in South Carolina. She always used to watch, and we knew we were going to see
And
somebody
she
that
was like, I know that street.
she was like, oh, that's so and so's son, grandson,
Oh
or something.
God.
All right. Sorry, we got on a tangent,
Oh,
y'all. Here's our next one. We have a 18-inch double strand. This is New York and
pretty.
Company
Oh, okay.
necklace. And it's glass and
I like it.
stone beads.
Mm,
So
mhm.
I don't know if I think that's glass.
Yeah, that
This
looks. I mean,
one.
it looks like glass. I
This
know that.
one is a little stone,
Okay,
some
cool.
type of little stone. They are glass, but I love the colors in that
Yeah, it's
and
really pretty.
different dimensions. And
Hmm.
it's on a coated wire.
So tiger tail.
Okay, it's on Tiger Tail.
Hmm.
It does have
Hmm.
the New York and Company. Is that even? I think I've asked that before. I think somebody said maybe only online.
Oh, I don't know.
So, yeah, each one of those beads is also capped and
Oof,
then accented. Dolores is like, no, ma'am.
I love it.
All right, so this one is 18 inches, Dolores. So it's gonna fit up like this.
I'd say 12 to 14 for that, just because the length. A lot of
We'll do
people aren't going to take
12
it.
on
Yeah,
this one.
yeah.
We'll do 12 on that. That is a
Lori, Va-
beautiful ball. You know that's
Lori
Dolores.
Vallow trial. Yeah, I've been listening to podcasts about that crazy woman.
See, I can't. First of all, it has anything to do with children or pets. I
Oh
cannot
no, I can't
because
listen. Not pets. I can't. Look at
she's
me.
like, I don't care about the kids, but
Yeah, I can't listen to anything about pets. I'm like, oh no, kids. I'm like,
I can't even watch a movie if they're like, oh, the dog got
no.
forget it. I'm not doing it.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
But if it has anything to do with children, yeah,
Yeah,
abuse of
that's
the
hard for
elderly.
me too. I sometimes have to miss them because they'll talking about kids. I'm like, nope,
Yeah, and I don't
Just
do
yeah.
I don't do elderly pets or children.
Oh no.
Everybody else is on their own.
Well, pets mainly, and then kids just like and elderly. I don't really care about. No, I do. It's just that like I'll manage through that. That's all
Oh,
right.
okay. You'll manage
I mean,
through
I'm
that one.
elder. Hell, I'm elderly, so don't want no one to get me.
Yeah, my stepdad used to say there. He's like, I'm not worried. Somebody might get you, but they ain't gonna keep you. You start making demands,
Yeah,
farting off at the mouth, and all that. They'll be like, you know what? You gotta go. You gotta go home. I'm gonna drop you right back off where I got you. So,
yeah,
um,
yeah. The Lori Vallow
yeah,
has
as long as the
hit.
dog lives, yeah. Okay, my
Or
next
the
one is
cat.
going to be a set as well. This set has a 32-inch necklace, like a chain necklace, with these
Wow.
clasps and and acrylic beads. So these are acrylic, but this is glass.
Oh,
And then
okay.
so it's just a little designy design in
Law,
that.
art school teacher.
And so this one is 32 inches. And with that, I paired this
Oh
brass
yeah.
with,
Goodness.
I
Yeah.
think this is acrylic,
Yeah.
little pieces in there. That's a little bangle. So I did the necklace,
Uh huh.
and I think that's a cute little set.
I do too. It's very art teacher vibe. I don't know
But I
why.
love
I
that,
think
these bracelets that have the brass piece
brass.
back
Yeah.
here. Yeah, that's really
I'd
pretty.
say 14 for the set.
Okay, 14 for the necklace and the bracelet. The bracelets are really good. But when
Mm-hmm.
I saw those colors in that necklace, I was like, I think I can pair that. All right, that's going to be 14. And few more pieces. These are some cute earrings. Now, this is the kind of stuff that I like, but other people may not like it. I think it's very, it reminds me of a doily, and I think it's
Oh,
very vintage like.
I like a
Um,
doily. Oh, I like yeah, I like doilies. Oh, those are cool.
don't they
Yep,
look like doilies?
they're so good. Yeah, they're very cool. Are they
What are the,
metal?
they are metal. They're metal, and they're the little fishhook design earrings. But I think to me, they look very vintage inspired, like a doily. They are metal, they're hinged, or they're, what do you call that? Do you call that hinged, or what do you call that?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's like hinged.
And then they got the little fish design. They hang down like this. Perfect for the like red, white, and blue, or seasons coming up, or even, just summer in general.
Mm.
Very boho, says Heidi. Very boho. So,
I'd
what do
say
you think about those?
8.
All right, we'll do $8 on those. I just think they'd be cute. I've considered wearing those to the show because they're very cute. I need me a little apron for my next show, but that would require that I learn to sew, and we know that's not going to happen. Maybe I'll just make one or tell the girls to find me one. All right. These
Mm.
are also what I consider boho. I'm not sure, Dolores, if these are this color or if I need to try to polish them up a little bit. They're very boho to me.
Uh, are they both exactly the same color, or is one more tarnished than the other?
Mm, maybe they're dyed.
Oh yeah. Oh, they could be. They could have been acid, like they to make them look
Like,
really,
yeah.
really rustic. They could have been like had been acid treated. Um, I think they're fun.
These to me, these are like art teacher boho.
Yes, very that. I like them. 6.
6 for those. They're 2 and 2/4 inch, 2 and a quarter inch.
Yeah, I think like Heidi said, keep the patina. I think they're made to look like that. Yeah, so cleaning them, I don't think would do any good if there's.
Heidi. I like when people join in. Okay, here's another one that I need some help on. So these remind me of a peacock. I don't know why. And they have some great patina on them.
Oh, those are nice.
Why did they make me think of a peacock? The shape of the
The color.
bottom,
Oh
colors.
yeah, the color and the
So
shape.
there is some patina. I'm gonna see if I can get that off, but I don't know. But you see the patina on that.
Hmm.
And then I found this stretch bracelet, but these are all beads, like stone beads.
Yeah.
These are not glass, these are stone.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Yeah, they're like little chips, stone chips.
So it is a stretch bracelet. And then with that, I thought they matched.
Yeah, they look good together. I'd say 8 for the set.
Okay. 8 for the set on that. Thanks for being here, y'all. Dolores and I have covered all things from catching up, cat, hoarders, love
Little
after
house plants.
lockup, all the things, and some little bit of jewelry. So thanks for being here today. All
Just
right.
some jewelry.
Here's another one that I have already priced based on where I found it. I found it on a couple of different sources. This is a 1977. Oh gosh, I can't remember. And I showed this. It's an 18-inch chain, but y'all, it has a 1977 little beveled picture of
Elvis.
Elvis in there.
Wow.
These sell from anywhere between just this part can be about 10 to 12 something depending, but I've got this priced at 20 because
Where's
the
Jamie?
other
She
one.
could. Jamie needs that for her when she goes to watch the Elvis impersonator.
So they made this. This is a thing. It's one of those, and I think somebody else might have had one of these. It's the cabochon with the little print picture thing on
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
But it is marked on the back 1977
Oh, that's cool.
right there.
Have y'all covered
1970.
Long Distances Love? Is that a show? Because
Oh,
I need to
like
watch
90 Day Fiance? Yeah, I've been watching that from the beginning. So this one I do have because
that.
I'm like, that's crazy. And the other way, who would leave living and working in America and their family to go to like, oh, I don't know, the middle of India where they,
Oh no, I didn't. I did leave my. I did that, but not the middle of India. I came to England.
yeah, no.
I mean,
Um, but anyway, I
oh,
have that priced at 20 based on the different sites that I found that at
mm,
for the 1977 Elvis. All right, this one is going to be a set, Dolores. I've got
hmm.
two little necklaces and and a pair of earrings. So these were, I want to say that these were blunder too. These little, so they're a type of hoop,
Oh, I
but
like those.
but they're like a little bit, they go in. I don't know what that
Yeah,
means. I don't know what kind. They're like a smaller hoop.
yeah. Like
These
almost
are
like a
only
hugger,
about an inch.
like an ear
So,
hugger. Yeah.
yeah, like a little. They're close. They're hinged. So you get the earrings, but then I put two necklaces together, and I think we've talked about this. And I think because Randy was in the chat that I remember us talking about it. There were two
Maybe.
necklaces, and it one of them says Texas,
Yes,
and one of
yes.
them has stars.
We did
And
talk
we
about
talked
those.
about because the stars are bright, the stars are wait,
Stars at night
that
are
night
big
are
and
big and
bright,
bright,
deep
deep
in
in
the
the
heart of
heart of
Texas.
so I put these two necklaces together, this Texas and the stars, and um and the earrings. So
Yeah.
it's two little necklaces and the little gold hoops.
Uh-huh.
So Texas and stars. I put that as a lot. They're 16-inch gold tone necklaces, and they're about a 1-inch gold tone hoop necklace. There you go, Bree. So I've got all three of those. I just like that together.
Yeah, those are cute. What do we have on the necklaces?
It's all together. The
But,
necklaces and earrings.
but what did we have on the necklaces? Do you remember?
No, we didn't. We didn't.
I thought we
I
looked
just
at that.
showed them to you because I was like,
Oh,
look, hello, Texas. Um,
uh, I
so
say
two necklaces and a pair of earrings.
12.
Okay. I was thinking that 12.
Ooh, we're like
$12
in sync. We're like
for
in,
that set. That's dangerous.
that's dodgy. Dodgy dealings, that is.
Questionable at best. Okay. The next one is really, really cute. Is another set that I created. I have this set based on the necklace, really. And then I threw in some earrings. This is another plunder, Plunder. It is got I guess it's a suede cord. Hold on. Let me get my life together.
Get
I
together,
know y'all,
sister.
you're like, I don't have time for that. Okay, there's the plunder. It's on
Hmm.
like a suede cord
Okay.
that sparkles,
Hmm.
but y'all look.
Oh, it's like, oh my God, I love that.
So it's got a little bit of the
Animal prints, a little
animal
bit of
print, snake
autumn,
skin,
a
wood. It's
beading.
very cool, right?
It's got a,
So this one is a 26-inch necklace. I thought this was so pretty.
I love that, honestly.
See
It's such
that?
a autumn piece too. Mhm.
With all the animal print, the snake skin, all the
Ah,
things. It's got wood. It's like almost very natural element ish.
it
So this
is.
is Splendor. And
Mm.
guess what I put with this?
What?
You ready?
Ooh, those are
And
cool.
these are like a leather hide design,
Uh-huh. Oh
the
yeah, got me
material.
all ready.
And then it's got the same gold, like gold and gold. Y'all, that is
Hmm.
so cute together.
Ooh.
These are also on the fish hook. So, and the
Oh yeah.
material matches this, the
Mm.
cord. So I did the necklace and the earrings. It's 26-inch necklace with the 4.5-inch pendant. This is the Emberly from Plunder with the leather earrings.
So good.
And I have on that one 18 for the
Mm.
set.
Yeah, that's good.
18 for the set. The
So good.
necklace sells about that. So um I put those together. So that set is $18. That is pretty. I love that. Bree says, I can relate to all of them mentioned today. Hoarders, but not my other one my other favorite that I used to watch all the time was Buried in the Backyard.
You need to listen, listen. These people burying people in the backyard. You need to find a better place. That's the first place the police gonna look. Oh my, your backyard. Lift up that patio. Let's go. They're gonna bring the sniffer dogs in. Oh no, no, no. You need to go to the forest.
And then there's this guy, and I'm like, I don't know if you really should say that on Instagram or whatever. And he was like, hey, if you ever have to maybe bury somebody in your backyard, plant a
I've seen that.
uh, some kind of flower on top of it because they can't dig it up,
And
like
what kind
Blue
of flower
Bonnet.
was that?
It's like a
I'm just
I don't
asking for
know,
a friend.
but it's like and if you bury somebody in your backyard, then or if somebody's buried in your backyard or something, then you're supposed to register it as a cemetery and you don't pay
Yes. Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah.
It's like, who has this kind of time? I have to be at work at 7:30 in the
I
morning.
don't have time to bury nobody in the backyard. And you know that cat will come and dig it up. That cat that comes to your house.
Protected species, that's what it is.
Oh yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
good blue bonnets. They can't dig that up. That's
Well,
illegal.
sure, if it was for a murder investigation, they would
No, they
dig them
can't.
up and replant them somewhere.
No, I don't think
But
so.
I'm thinking, I think that trumps everything. Like they could dig
Uh,
them up and reposition them somewhere else. But
Like I
okay,
say, don't
y'all.
use the backyard.
Yeah. Let me tell you my next set. The next set is 3 pieces. And Dolores, you tell me because based on what I saw, I
Huh?
did the 3 pieces
Okay.
for 30.
All
But
right.
let me show you why.
Let's get into it.
We'll start with the leather cording here,
Huh?
right? And then we go down to this.
Ooh, that's like shell. Is it like a
Yeah.
paddle shell? It looks like not a paddle shell. What's the other shell?
Mother
Oh
of pearl.
no. Mm-mm. It's like a New Zealand thing. I can't think of it. Go ahead.
So this is a
Keep going.
shell.
Mm-hmm.
Look how beautiful that is.
Ooh,
So
that's
that
pretty.
necklace and the hold on, let me get them right. These little earrings.
Oh, abalone. Yes, abalone. That's what it is, Karen. Thank
See these
you.
little earrings?
Those are fun.
These have this kind of with the safety on the back. I guess
Uh-huh.
they're the little hooks with the safety. Now,
Yeah,
these are metal. Well, I think these are metal.
I love those.
See how that matches so well with and it has
Oof.
the painting over the top, the gold. But wait, the biggest part of this whole
This,
thing
there's
is
more.
there is a bracelet that comes up as a Native American beaded turquoise
Oh, a
turtle stretch
turtle.
bracelet.
Oh,
So this I did find. The
mm,
bracelet itself was about 22.
so pretty.
So you've got the turtle right here
Mm.
and the turquoise, and it is a stretch, but there's the coloration in the beads, and that's what it comes up as. So between the necklace, hold
I
on,
love this show. Oh, all right, drama.
I know, all right, all right. So those 2 pieces, right?
I love the
Plus
necklace.
the
Mm.
earrings. Now,
I'm not mad
Dolores,
at it.
Do you think that it should be less than 30?
Well, if you've got, I mean, no, I don't. You're getting all three pieces. You're getting a whole set. You like just like you don't even have to go anywhere else. Just like one stop shopping. I think it's a good price. The necklace is the I think it's abalone shell like Karen said, which is chef's kiss, beautiful.
So I was thinking like 12, 12, and 6.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
exactly.
30.
Yeah, I
But
like
this
it.
is going for way more than 12.
Yeah,
But 12, even if we did 14, 10, and
yeah.
6, you're still at 30.
No, I
So
think it's a good price for the three pieces. It's
all three pieces,
yeah,
all three pieces
I love
for
that.
30. This cording, it's so pretty. It's like a bronzish gold
Yeah, I
color.
see that.
And
Yeah,
then down into
it's
this,
so like
it's not
honestly,
chipped or anything.
if you're going to
Usually,
someplace
it'll
tropical,
crack.
hey Angela.
Hey, Angela. And then these little earrings are just darling. So
Them's
I
is
have
cute.
that one priced at 30 for the whole set. Now, if somebody is interested in making an offer in that, email me
Hmm.
privately about that. Because I did do a little bit of homework. Now, this was in a batch of things, Dolores. I'm going to bring you up
Okay.
closer. But this was in a batch of things that she either currently had listed, or not currently, but had listed, and then
Hmm.
she had to close down the shops, or that she had already done the homework on, and it's her higher end stuff that she would have been listing. So that's kind of the lot that we're looking at this time. We can trade and do some vintage from that next time if you want.
Hmm. Yes.
I mean, we've probably forgotten that we're probably going to be so enthralled because we've forgotten what it looks like by
I
now.
know, because we just went through it before. We didn't like price it. We were just like, oh my
We
god, look at
went
that.
through
Oh
it
my
to
god,
make
look at that.
sure that they were sets and we were going to leave the
Yes.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it said, what did it say? 60 or 70 pieces. It's in the video. And then we did a
Yeah.
live on it. We did an unboxing, but we just basically made sure like both earrings were there. And
Yeah.
if
That's all. Yeah.
there
I'm
were
gonna price.
lots of
I'm
sets,
gonna
I would
price it.
say it was 60 or 70 sets that
Hmm.
we had. Um, so yeah, it was some good stuff. So, all right, y'all. If you bought from me on Thursday, I am invoicing today, and Bree, I have added yours. So, Miss Linda, Punky, Miss MJ, um, Dusty Moose, Miss Gina, Bree, y'all are gonna get an invoice today. If you are watching the replay, contact me right here at SEPrincess1 at Comcast.net with a picture of the item that you are interested in, or you can leave me a comment and say, I emailed you about something. If you want me to measure something or something like that, that's perfectly fine. So, Angela, are you working today?
You
I saw
working
her
today?
come in, but I didn't get to speak with her really. So she's always working,
Are you
that
on
girl.
break? What girl? What are you?
Are
What are you
you?
doing?
Or are you letting it run in the background with your earbuds in, like I do sometimes on my phone when I'm trying to multitask? So, well, thanks for being here today, y'all. I don't know who else is on right now. Is Steph and them on? Usually
Steph's
they come.
on. Yeah.
Oh,
I
Mr. L. Page
enjoyed.
is asking you about your trip.
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. Canton was really cool. I ate a foot long corn dog there. It was delicious. Look at she's shaking her head like, mm-mm, don't do that on my channel. Don't talk about foot long corn
She was
dog.
so excited about food.
I was. Um, did I miss?
Yeah, Miss Heidi. Yeah.
Uh, we just I don't have a haul or a video. Beth has a video from when we went shopping at uh
It just came out
Macy's.
on Tuesday. That was the video on Tuesday of us shopping,
Mm-hmm.
but I have not done the haul
Oh
video.
no,
And
yeah.
I think maybe the haul video is this coming Tuesday. Um, Let me make sure.
Also, I had loads of Mexican food. I mean, authentic Mexican food. I had barbecue. Oh my God. I
She
What's
had
that?
some of it all.
I had Whataburger. It was delicious.
Chick-fil-A, because I mean, I'm always going to eat Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I had Chick-fil-A. I had I mean mm, everything. It was great. It was wonderful. I can't
So
go
yes,
back.
the video from that shows the haul of what I got
Mhm.
at Lucy's from
Lucy's.
last week, this past week's shop
Mhm.
with us
Yes.
is going to be on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. So did you get beaver nuggets?
Absolutely, I got beaver nugget. I think you were with me. We got. I was
No,
with you.
somebody's
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. I just saw Apple asked. Yeah, I got beaver nuggets. I was me and you went into the. Did we go to Bucky's? Me and you? Yes. And I got a bag of beaver nuggets. I sure
Because
did.
you said I got to get Dave's beaver nuggets in the
Hmm.
suitcase. I can't put that in the box. It's going to be mailed.
Right.
So you went
Yes.
home with, you came with two suitcases, right?
Yes.
She laughed. You went
I
home with,
three suitcases.
well, to be fair,
No, it was a carry
it was
on. It was a carry on.
two suitcases and a small carry on that we did buy at Lucy's.
Hmm.
And then what
I,
happened?
then when I packed all my stuff, I was like, damn. Because usually Dave comes with me, so I can use his suitcases. He could just whatever with his clothes, and he's put his backpack. I don't care. And so I didn't have no Dave with his two suitcases. They had Dolores with two suitcases and one I got from Lucy's. So I had all this extra stuff, and I was like, Jamie, you got any boxes? So I bought bubble wrap. I ordered bubble wrap off Amazon, and I bubble wrap that stuff and put them in boxes. And I've had two boxes shipped to me. I've got one more box.
So she's already received, and it's not like
No, no, they're massive.
they're
They were massive boxes. To be fair, I got
boxes.
good prices on them shipping them. So I got really good prices on them shipping it
So
over
she's
here.
already shipped two
And
to
I've received
herself and
them. And
received those.
nary a breakage. That's how good I wrapped it.
And then
Nary a breakage.
you have one open box at Jamie's,
Yes. Which she's
and
going to bring to you.
I'm supposed to put this stuff in here that you also have here on my bed, the spare room, that goes in your box.
Yeah.
And then I'm mailing that to you.
And then, you could toss little Debbie's in if you want. It's fine with me.
Yeah, whatever will fit.
Obviously. Um, but yeah, so I bought y'all, I shopped like they were like that was my last time on earth shopping. I was I went to I went to Canton and then I went to some charity I went to a flea market in this little town in Northeast Texas. And then I went to an antique shop in Northeast Texas and I bought a quilt for $30. And I showed you the quilt. It's
Mm.
beautiful. I can't believe I got it. I have a tiny place. Yeah, I'm a hoarder now. Whatever. But
She
I'm
has her
selling
own.
it.
She has her own building outside.
Yeah, I have my own building outside. Yeah, 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 yeah. I do have my own. So this, what I'm in now, is separate from my house, and then I have another shed. It's not the point. The point is, um,
Focus on the things that are important, which is look at all the good stuff I got.
I mean, and then I went. Then I came back from there, and the Monday, Beth's like, let's just go and nip into Goodwill, and I bought. I never buy mugs. I am not a mug buying person. Just because I'm like, they're not that exciting. What did I do? How many mugs did I buy?
I think 10
What? I mean,
total.
yeah, when I
Total
was
of
with,
the three stores we went to. We went to two
yes,
to three stores.
yes, we went
I
to all
think,
this.
but the truth. Okay, truth be told,
Here's the
they
truth.
were types of mugs like Charles Schultz, peanuts, all that that you cannot get over there, but
Mm-mm.
sell very. She said, "Beth
I
talks
know.
like that."
She got 99 mugs. Yeah.
Um, but that you can't get, or they're very
Mm-mm.
expensive over
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
So There you go. She actually took things that you cannot find over there. And if you do find it, she said they're very expensive. And
Very
she was,
expensive.
but we were getting them for like,
A
what,
dollar
a
forty
dollar,
nine or something
a
stupid.
dollar
Yeah.
or something. And so she's like, I can't believe that I'm buying mugs, putting them in the buggy. And I was like, it's fine, everything's fine, we're fine.
And then I went to I did that, and then I went to the place on Thursday. Oh no, we went to me, Jamie, and Veronica went to all these thrift stores in Alvin.
And you went to an estate sale twice, three times.
All of the estate sale. Yeah.
You went there at least three, what, two or three times?
Two
You went
times.
three. No, I thought you went. Then you went back and got me the candles, and then
No,
you went.
I got you the candles the first time I went. So I
Oh,
went
okay. So
twice.
you went twice, and
Hmm.
then we went to Lucy's.
I had to stop. I was like, okay. And Lucy's, I got loads. It was ridiculous.
We both spent like $70,
Mm-hmm.
but the stuff we got,
Yeah. That's good.
it was
And
amazing.
this is yeah, and so now I've got to figure out what I'm doing for Christmas.
And she almost got a cat.
I
She
almost
almost
got
got
yeah.
the cat. Well, she found a cat. It's
I
in the
found
video. It was
yeah.
Dolores' bestest friend,
Mm,
very talkative,
it was very chatty.
trying to convince Dolores to give her snacks, and
I
that
had
she
the
was
snacks.
very, like, she was like, look, it's a dog rescue out here. It's a tough for a cat out here. I need snacks. And then
I
when
said
Dolores told her, I don't have any snacks, the cat walked away.
she said later, so she walked off.
Yeah. So the cat was in
Yeah.
the video, and some of the things that Dolores found, I'm not going to say that our friendship was rocky for a few minutes there towards the end. Um, I canceled the friendship, and then we got it back. So
Yeah.
I,
He was
I
like, we're done.
reinstated
I
it.
was like, oh, well, how am I getting back to to Richmond, Texas then? Because I'm going to be hitchhiking all the way to Richmond, Texas.
Literally, I'm like, friendship over. I was finding too many good stuff, and she always finds that particular item
Uh,
when we are anywhere together. And I never do. And I go 12 times more than she does.
I mean,
So
sorry, sauce.
I reinstated it by the time we checked out
Yeah,
because
we
I
were fine.
then you had so much that the little boy had to help you.
Oh,
The the worker guy had to like carry all of her stuff because I had put my stuff down in the car. I got some of Dolores's. Dolores had some of Dolores's, and the kid comes behind us taking Dolores's box to the
look,
car.
look, he gave him something to do. Okay, gave him something to do.
So well, it was fun. It's always fun when you come visit. One day I will get over there and I will get to go to Harrison's and Lady
Lady
Peacock.
Peacock and all the charity shops and the car boots.
We will nip in.
Go nip into the car boots. Nip in the charity shop.
Yeah.
Also, what do we have coming up?
What do we have coming up? Well, this Thursday, I have the Bunny Drop Sale Hop. And it is going, I have to tell you because I have literally have not even put the promo out for the schedule. But I'm going to kick it off. These are going to be Eastern times. So I'm kicking it off. It's a drop sale hop. I'm kicking it off at 5:30. D will follow me at 6, Thrill of the Thrift. LaDonna will follow D from Bayou Belle Antiques at 6:30. Then will be Cindy, Mimi's Treasure Cottage. Then Angie from Angie's Oddities. And closing out will be Patrick, Trusty Huckster Mercantile. Y'all, we have not done a drop sale hop in a
In a
minute.
minute. Yeah, it's been
So
a
I
while since
thought
we've
we'd
done one.
bring back the bunny drop sale hop.
That was good.
We'll
Yeah.
just hop right on into whatever and whatever holiday is next. So those are pre-recorded videos, and you will claim items in the comments section. It's a first to claim. So make sure to watch on time. I'll put the I will put the schedule out, and then on the 20th is Easter. I will probably not be going live on Easter Sunday. Um, the 24th, I cannot remember what I'm doing. I'm doing something, but I can't remember what it is. That's a Thursday. And the 27th is our annual Mother's Day tea party. And it is going to be another extravaganza. Dolores and I are going to kick it off. And then we've got 2 guests joining us, and then for an hour. And then we have 2 more guests joining us for an hour. And I'm waiting to put that schedule out when I get the last person to confirm.
Yeah.
So that will be a lot of fun. It's all things Mother's Day and tea party. So, yes. Think about it. Think about it. Mother's Day is coming up. That the Mother's Day is actually when here,
May
May
something.
11th.
There you go.
May 11th is Mother's Day here. So we want to get those things mailed out to you. So that's it for today, y'all. I know that Steph is on with, I think, Sandy and Miss Pat Doodles. I think they're on right now. So y'all hop on over there and let's raid them. And until next time, y'all stay pretty. Be sweet. Bye, y'all. Have a great
Bye.
Sunday. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.